In this lesson, I'm going to give you 8 different idioms that you can use in the IELTS test. An idiom is a phrase or an expression that has a meaning which isn't too obvious when you first look at it. Because when you look at the individual words, they don't actually make sense. The reason that everyone understands what the phrase means is because somebody taught them at some point what it means. So it doesn't actually make logical sense. For example, break the ice. It doesn't actually mean breaking ice. There will be no ice that's being broken. So if you've never heard the phrase break the ice before, it may be very confusing because you might be thinking, why are they talking about ice? But it actually has another meaning. It's like a hidden meaning that you don't know until you actually learn it. So for the 8 idioms, let's start with the example that I just gave you there, break the ice. To break the ice means to say or do something that helps people to feel more relaxed in a social situation. Usually, this idiom is used when people are meeting for the first time. For example, the teacher told a joke at the start of the class to break the ice. So the teacher told a joke to help everyone to feel more relaxed when they first met. The next one is a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise is when something bad happens, but later on you discover that it's actually helped you in some way. For example, let's say you lose your job. At first, it may seem terrible, but let's say later on you end up starting your own business and you would have never done that had you not lost your job. You could say that it was a blessing in disguise. Hit the nail on the head. This means to be absolutely correct about something. If somebody tells you that you've hit the nail on the head, then that means that they agree with you. An example of this in a sentence would be, you really hit the nail on the head with your analysis of the problem. Number 4 is a piece of cake. If something was a piece of cake, then that means it was very easy to do. The test today was a piece of cake. I finished it in 20 minutes. Number 5 is under the weather. That means to be sick or unwell. I'm feeling under the weather today, so I'm going to stay home. The ball is in your court. This means that it is your turn to make a decision or to do something. He made the offer. Now the ball is in your court if you'd like to accept it or not. Number 7 is on the same page. If you are on the same page as someone, then that means that you agree with each other and understand each other. After the meeting, hopefully everyone will be on the same page about what to do next. And number 8 is to go the extra mile. This means that you are putting in more effort than what is expected of you. If you want to succeed, then you will need to go the extra mile. So that's 8 different idioms that you can use in the IELTS test. With idioms though, you should make sure that you don't use too many of them too often. They should always be used occasionally. Otherwise, it can sound very unnatural and forced, which is exactly what you don't want to be doing in the IELTS test to get a high score. So that's all for this lesson, and I'll see you in the next lesson.